YouTube. It's me, Spooky Memphis. I'm back again. I'm sorry it's been so long. Things got a little crazy after the holidays, but it's time for us to get back into Little Nightmares 3. Tonight should hopefully be the final stream of this. Um, okay. Yes, okay. Yeah, everything's set up. I just gotta make sure I can see this screen so I can, yeah, that's a good spot for it. Yeah. So I gotta remind myself the controls too. It has been a bit. But yeah, last time we arrived here. See, that's that. There we go. What was the crouch button again? Was it? E was that. F was the bow. Okay. Spacebar was to jump. Control just on its own is to crouch. Okay. Alright, let's get going. I don't think there's too much left in this game. Oh, I need the doll thing, yes. I remember from last time that there was a little doll thing. Gotta bring that with us. Hello, Mr. Slayer. Good evening, sir. Okay. Okay, so do I leave it now? At least for now. Oh. The heck? Really? Okay. Come on, where'd it go? There it goes. Alright. It's good to get the random deaths out of the way early, I guess. Maybe I... There we go. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, I was too close. Oh, okay, at least they can't see me. I don't think. I have a feeling they can't see me. Okay. Okay. This doesn't seem that bad. This is the first part of the... in a while. Nope. Uh-oh, what? Oh, okay. Sorry if I'm a little on edge. It's just been a while since I played, and I'm a little frustrated about that. Okay. What? Oh. Oh. Very finicky. Game. It is very finicky at times. Okay. close was I? Oh my goodness. Like, this section doesn't seem like it should be that bad, all things considered, but I keep running into that woman. Why? How close is too close? Okay. What? Oh. I'm in Arkham. I don't know if that's where I'm at or not, but I'm a little frustrated by this part. It's like if you get just a little too close, they catch you no matter what. Oh. Those two are just so close to each other, it's hard to tell which. Okay, we barely start. I'm just very eager to finish this game. It's been so long, so I'm rushing a little bit. I really shouldn't rush, but I just want to finish the game because we have other games to play and stuff, Memphis said, so, you know. What did I do differently that time? Okay. Well, for me, the next game is what was it called? The Mystery on Barlow Manor or something to that effect. I don't remember the exact name of it. It's like a mystery game, I think. Oh no, there's an alarm going now. Game camera's not. It's not great. The controls get very finicky. I mean, the game does recommend a controller. Trying to see why, but I don't have a controller. Oh, giant hand. What's it gonna do? Whoops. I missed the jump. I gotta do that again. It's just a little frustrating, this game, at times. Like, definitely, it doesn't feel like the quality of, like, the gameplay really changed much from the last two games. If anything, it kind of feels like the gameplay got, like, worse in a way. I don't want to be rude to the game developers or anything, but it doesn't feel as the last two games. They just felt like easier to move around, and so like I love the idea of all the puzzles and things needing two people. That whole feature is still really fun, but a lot of other things seem to have suffered from the last game. You know. Oh boy, that giant arm thing. We still don't know what this giant arm's attached. I mean, it's obviously some giant person, I guess. Um. Oh, there we go. Oh goodness. Uh-oh. We've been cornered. Oh, it's the giant person attached to the giant arms. Uh-oh. Gotcha. For the first time, my arrows actually did something. He wants to play the same game again. I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, well, clearly people wanted to play Little Nightmares 2. And that was almost the same gameplay-wise as the first game. Just with slightly different things. I just feels like things aren't as, like, comfortable in this third game in terms of, like, grabbing onto things and running and all that. So, I don't know. That's just my take on it. Not to say it's not fun. It just doesn't feel as smooth as the last game. Also, just the fact that there's like so few enemies in this game compared to the last couple. Like in the last few games, when you were being chased around by things, like you know, fear and stuff was more constant. In this game, it's more spaced out. But a lot of very beautiful scenery and all that, but not enough scary things. Because it's supposed to be a scary game, right? At least a little bit. Something's gonna jump out of the walls, isn't it? Yes, definitely. Or not. Okay, obvious lever. Checking over here. Since the atmosphere in this game is dark compared to the last one. I don't know, the last one was also pretty dark. This one also, like, there was some really good scenes, like, back in the giant candy factory. That was pretty spooky kind of ambiance, I guess. And there was some other thing. I mean, the second game also had some pretty good scenery as well. I don't know. It's hard to say which one's more, which has a better atmosphere than the other. Why can't I get this? Come on. There we go. I'm overcomplicating. Oh, okay. Do I just hold on to this forever, or do I gotta run? Oh, okay. Here we go. Teamwork. Hello, small ghost child, I guess. I still don't really know what the story is with those. Well, there were some good spooky kind of running sequences. Sometimes, like with the guy with the ventriloquist dummy, that was kind of good. Too short, but it worked. Now I gotta think, how are we gonna deal with this giant person? I I mean, I guess my arrows do something to them, so that means I can at least do something to them. Uh-oh. I don't like this. What's going on? Okay. I mean, at least we know the big bad of this last area is the giant man, so that's good to know. Do I go this way? No. Feels like a hallway to run through. Or maybe not. Yeah, I just feel like there's just a few extra scares and things that could be in this game. Certain spots just feel like something should happen, you know? Like, the game will make you think something should happen and nothing happens. I guess it's just trying to suspend belief or something. But I don't know if it works too well. It really just leads to the game feeling a lot more empty than the last two. Well, I guess all the shaking does let me know that, you know, things are moving. Something will show up. Bubble designs look the same. I mean, that might have to do with, like, the overarching, like, theme of the game. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, there's gonna be something scary in here, right? Is this the final boss? Aw. Okay. Game just end? Okay, no, okay. I thought for a second the game was over. We're in another room. Okay. What does that say? 1331? Oh, the giant hand guy found us. Uh-oh. Run. Run for... I pressed the jump button. I pressed the jump for the record. I did do it. Okay, come on, keep running. I do want to say I like that the hand will speed up a little bit. Oh, no. Like, if you're going too fast ahead of it, it will speed up a little bit. That's good. Oh, goodness. I feel like there could be a few more obstacles in this part. Okay. Again, it's very atmospheric. It does look good. I'm not really scared or anything. Oh. Oh, oh. I hit the edge. I guess there's enough obstacles after all. Not for me, anyway. How does he get through this whole building without, like, getting tangled up? Oh, I'm pushing. Alright, this must be the final battle. Or something. Or maybe not. Oh, look, a mirror. We can jump through it. Quick, alone. Join me through the mirror. How do I get this doing? Okay, there we go. Alone, what are you doing? Come on, we gotta go. Alone's scared. Uh-oh. See, this is the part where you should have just jumped through the mirror. Uh-oh. Yeah, like, the first Little Nightmares was pretty scary. Like, it was like, reasonably, scary. I thought that was a cutscene still. The first game was fairly scary. The second game, I think, was a little bit scarier than the first. Not, like, too much, but, like, a reasonable amount. Alone, move! Uh-oh. Bringing the whole building down. What's up? Oh. Quick, use your wrench. Aha! Take that. Move, Alone, move! Back over here again, I think. There we go. Okay, I get it. I'll get my bow out for the hand again. Okay, got the second one. Which way? Oh. Got it. Oh. So was that it? Ah. Oh, Alone, don't let go. Please don't do what 6 did. Please don't do what 6 did. What's the point of running if you want to escape? I guess it was just time to fight. Oh no, are they both gonna die after this? Got another flashback of me in the cell. Is that a doll of Alone? Oh, it's like a doll that looks like Alone. Okay. I still don't understand what the whole point of this scene is. Like, we were captured and put in a cell for some reason. I guess it, unlike the other children, I guess, I don't know. Is it because we have the power to go through the mirrors that we got locked up or something? Oh, now she's, oh. Wait. Was Alone? Wait. I'm confused. Wait. Is Alone not real? Was Alone, like, an imagined... Wait. That doesn't make any sense. We've been with Alone this whole time. I'm so confused. If Alone wasn't real, how is she, like, interacting with the world? What? I'm very lost right now. Also, just for the how long have we been streaming? Um, I can't check, but I think we're actually. Is this the end of the game? We were so close last time. I should have just kept going. We could have been done with this by now, but was that really the end of the game? That was so easy. Like, like the woman from the first game was a lot harder than that. Uh, the whole battle against Dark 6 at the end of Little Nightmares 2 is a lot harder than that. I mean, this feels like the end. But what on earth? Come on, Alone, are you coming with us? Come on. Gotta go wherever this window leads. Or this mirror, I should say. It looks like a window. Hey, we made it. What? Alone, why? What? Alone? A picture of them at a house. I'm very lost. I thought I was lost with the lore of the other two games. Um, so was that it? Was that the end of the game? The real memories of the friend you made along the way. Alright, so that was the end of Little Nightmares number 3. I was very confused. Very much. I guess if I had been more dutiful in getting all the, like, little statuettes and things, I probably would have gotten, like, the alternate ending and stuff, but, okay, so what I'm gathering is that our character, Lone, was captured by the warped adult people because of the whole ability to teleport through mirrors, right? And while in captivity, we developed an imaginary friend who, I guess, owing to the nature of the world of Little Nightmares, was able to become like an actual person, I guess. And somehow, I don't think it was ever really explained how we escaped in the first place. Then again, the house that all the cells were was pretty messed up, so it's hard to say how we got out, but we got out somehow. Probably through a mirror, somehow. And this whole adventure was about us trying to get back home because of the picture of the house, and Lone wanted to take Alone with him. But because Alone has to exist in that world, Alone couldn't go with Lone. Okay. I think I got the gist of it. I mean, I still got the question of, like, how can, like, yeah, it's because of the world that they're in that Alone could do anything with us. Okay. I guess it all makes some sense. Again, so my question still remains, like, do our characters exist in the same world as the characters from the other Border 2 games? Does she, like, is Mono and Six in this world at the same time? Can they escape the world like we did? Or is it something that only Lone could do? I guess. Okay. Well, I really regret that we didn't finish this game up last time because I feel like we were just so close. I really should have just toughed it out. I suppose. But, okay. So, I guess I'll compare this game to the other games in the series. I really feel like Little Nightmares 3 had some really cool areas and a lot of very dramatic backgrounds and stuff. But I feel like a lot of areas were very empty feeling. Like there's I guess it's because in the other games you would expect something to happen, so the developers were trying to have nothing happen, so you wouldn't expect it when it did happen. But it felt very empty at times. It felt very empty at times. I mean, there were some scary enemies too. The teacher lady who was walking around on four arms, she was kind of scary. The ventriloquist man was fairly scary. Little Nightmares 2, from what I remember of the game, it was a while we played that game. I don't know, there was a lot more, it felt more full in that game, honestly. I think maybe Little Nightmares 1 was a little more empty. But, like, compared to the other two games, this game was way more, just not as much happened. Not as much really felt like it was happening. I think maybe if there was more, I don't know, scary noises or something in the background, I don't know, something, just to raise the tension, maybe. I don't know, maybe that would have helped up a little bit. I mean, it's not like the game has to have, like, something jump out at you every second, I'm not saying that. It just felt like certain sections where it felt like something could happen, should have, but maybe not at the points that we thought they would happen, maybe. I don't know. It's hard. It's not. I'm not a game developer. I can't really decide these things or anything. But it did feel like there could have been a little extra something to scare you. I honestly feel like one of the bigger letdown areas was the carnival, because not a lot happened in the carnival. Like there was the one scene with the puppets, I guess, but that was really it. That was really about it, and you really just crouched through one area of puppets, and that was it. Like in the other games, if there was all these puppets and things chasing you, they would chase you through a whole section of the map. There was also the part with the roller coaster. I feel like something should have jumped out at us to try to attack us during that ride. Not to disrupt the whole thing and start a whole another sequence, but like, all those carnival goers, why didn't any of them react to the roller coaster? I'm just saying. Gotta empty out to the chase end. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's basically every Little Nightmare. Every time a chase ends, the game just pauses for a minute to let you have everything sink in, and then it'll start something else. But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I didn't like Little Nightmares 3 necessarily. I just felt like it didn't live up as much in terms of being a thriller sort of game with the scares and things as the other two games. Also, the controls did get a little wonky at times, but I did like the whole aspect of you're teamed up with another person, even though alone, I guess, wasn't an actual person or however that worked. And then you teamed up to solve puzzles. It felt nice. I guess that also does hurt the scariness of the game, is that you have a teammate with you, and that you're never actually alone. You know, you always have somebody with you, so it takes away from a little bit of the fear factor, I guess. It does a little bit. Also, the fact that I had like a bow. I mean, not that the bow really did anything except for certain parts, but I had it if I ever. It adds to security, I guess. So I would hope that if there's a fourth game in this series, which I would assume there might be, maybe there is. I don't think it'll be called Little Nightmares 4 though. That seems a little much. But I would hope that in the next game there's just a little bit more. I don't want to use the term jump scares, but more things coming out at you, maybe. Just to keep up the suspense a little bit more, or maybe it's just like the music. I mean, the music's nice, but it didn't make me feel like I was like something was about to happen too much. It just felt again, it did feel a little bit more empty, which again could just be the story of this particular pairing. Is why like we're escaping at a point where there's not as many people around. It's a little confusing there, but all in all, I still enjoyed the game, and that's the most important thing. they should change the combat. Yeah, I think they could change it up a little. I mean, the few bits of combat that are actually in this game were very short and very in between. You know, like in Little Nightmares, I don't think there was any combat in Little Nightmares 1 that I remember. In Little Nightmares 2, got the pipe at random moments, and that was very. It was very. What's the word for it? Very finicky in Little Nightmares 2. But it felt good to fight like enemies with the pipe. In this game, it was more of a tag team effort. You know, I would shoot something and then Alone would hit them with the wrench. So it keeps up that team dynamic thing. But you almost never had it. I only think we felt the bugs and the puppets, and that was like it. I'm not going to count the final boss as a fight because that was really not much of a fight at all. But yeah, other than that, let's see. Another thing, some of the chase, I mean, the chase scene with the ventriloquist, I think, was in the rain. That was pretty cool. I remember some of the chase scenes with the teacher weren't so, like the final one, she was like, it didn't feel too suspenseful. But it can all change in Little Nightmares number 4. You know, as technology and things evolve. I'm sure the next game will have even more dynamic enemies, and I guess how do you up the spooky factor of the next game? Do you just make enemies look really gross and covered in blood or something? At that point, they'll just look like zombies or something. I mean, I guess you just make them look much more pallid, much more twisted than they already do. I don't know. I don't know. They can't keep making these games forever, I don't feel. So I think in the 4th game, if there's a 4th game, which I would assume there would be, they're gonna have to start answering some of the questions and tying things together, maybe. And I guess who would be? I guess they'll have to have another new main character too. Make the background darker. That might be my screen brightness that makes it a little less. I don't think I made the screen too bright. Maybe I did, but yeah, I think that just make it a little. The game in general, from the enemies to the backgrounds and things, just make it just a hair darker. I mean, there was some good moments. Again, the giant mountain of candy and stuff that was pretty. When you realize that the candy's made from like people or children, even I don't know. That's really messed up. That is true. That's a very scary thing to think about. And the carnival was pretty scary too. Not. It was actually relatively tame by comparison, honestly. I mean, yeah, there were some people being tied up and beaten with sticks, which is really messed up. But that was about it. How about the game? Not the stream. Okay, good. Okay, just checking. So all in all, I had fun. That's the most important thing about the game. I do hope that they continue to evolve the game in the future. If it does indeed go to Little Nightmares 4, I get what would be a good title for Little Nightmares 4? I don't think Little Nightmares should be called Little Nightmares 4. Well, I remember Mr. Levi was telling me the other day on the last stream we did this that there was some theory that this is all in some kind of dream world or something, which I guess would make sense with how Alone works. So maybe Little Nightmares 4 should be called Little Nightmares uh, Bad Dreams or something. I guess that's a little too on the point. Something to that effect. That's just my idea. Make the flashlight useful. I mean, it was pretty useful in that last bit. I really did need it. Alright, I'm just thinking what else to say. I mean, thanks to everybody who worked on this game. You know, again, had fun playing it. It felt like, I don't know, there's something about it felt lacking compared to the other two games. Again, it just felt a little bit empty and a little bit more, just not as much happened. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Even though I think we're almost to the end. Yeah, we are just about the end. But yeah, it's good. I'm looking forward to getting back into the groove of things. We have two more scary games to go for. I know it's a little ironic to have scary games in the Christmas season, but we have a point and click, kind of like what was the game we played before? Bad Father, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it's kind of like that, but more mystery themed. And then we also have some game called The Asylum, I think, which looks to be a lot scarier than this. Kind of reminds me of Choo Choo Charles, that one. But yeah, that'll be the next games I'm playing. I believe Memphis said, gonna try and get Sir Memphis to do something. I'm not certain what that's going to be. And it sounds horrifying to. Not to say anything bad about Sir Memphis now that we're kind of on better terms now, but I'm not certain how he would do in a stream of his own. I mean, he did stream Yu-Gi-Oh in the past, but that's been a while. I guess if there's like any, again, back to the title thing, Little Nightmares, something, End of the Dream. Oh, I guess that would have to be the end of the game, end of the series to do that. Bad Dreams, Little Nightmares, Big Dreams. I don't know, something of that nature. Just, I just don't want to have it called Little Nightmares 4. You know, just shaking it up a little bit. But that's just my own opinion on the matter. I mean, so many people worked on this game. So many, so many talented people worked on this game. I don't know any of them personally or anything like that, but we have been watching the credits for a while, so that just tells you that a lot of people worked hard on this game. So you should respect them for that because they put their hearts and all their talent into making this for us to enjoy. But yeah, I'm still a little annoyed that I didn't just finish this up last stream because I just felt very tired last time and I should have just kept going. We were so close. If I had known we were that close, I would have just kept going. Should add voice acting in the series. I mean, there's a little bit of it because you can hear our characters say "hey" to each other and stuff. Maybe a little bit of voice acting. I don't think they should go full on like having the main villains talk or anything like that. Maybe if like our character talked more, that'd be okay. I just don't like what would I mean if you have the horribly twisted people start talking. I mean, it have to have really messed up voices and things, so you wouldn't be able to understand most of what they said anyway. But I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm saying it couldn't work, you know. Okay, now I think we're finally at the end. Okay, Unreal Engine. Unreal is a trademark, registered trademark. Powered by Wise. Uh huh. Using Poachin fonts. I didn't know the fonts had a copyright to them. Interesting. Goodness gracious, that's a lot of trademarks went to this too. Okay. But I think that's the end of the. Is there any post? I don't think I got a post credit unless you get all the dolls and things. Oh no, something's happening. Okay. Okay, we're in the house. This is where this is where Lone wanted to go. Oh, and he regrets what happened to Alone. I keep getting their names mixed up. Yeah, Lone. I'm sorry, man. I don't think that's gonna work. I'm sorry, Lone. He's gone. And he just sat by that mirror trying to put it back together so he could go see his friend again. The heart wrenching end of this. Okay. I don't think I ever learned how to do like what costumes did we ever get? Shadow costume. Ew. What is that costume? Oh, what? Some reason that's opening up the store. What the heck? Back to game, please. I was just trying to look at a preview. Is it the enter button? No. Shift. Ah, here we go. Okay, so we've got the 6 costume. Mass. Yeah, I think this game would be even more interesting in multiplayer. I didn't have anyone to play with. I'm sorry, I didn't. Oh, it's the chefs from Little Nightmares 2. That's cute. The woman from Little Nightmares 1, and is that the hunter from Little Nightmares 2? I think it is. I'm not sure. Is that the guy from the start of Little Nightmares 1? I think these are all references to other bosses and things. Let's look at our costume choices. Okay. Well, they have the same costumes. Kind of. Okay. I'm a little. Why doesn't Lone have the ability to look like the tall man? Or is that who that's supposed to be? I don't know. Oh, these are viable? Ew. I don't want to do that. Expansion pass. I guess let me know in the comments of this if you guys would like me to try the expansion of this game. That would be another stream in of itself, but if enough people want to see it, I mean, we could try to do it. Maybe not tonight. I know it's going to be a short stream and all that, but, you know, really just wanted to finish up the base game tonight. But if anyone would like to see us try the DLC, I think there's a DLC of this. Let us know in the comments section, and we'll get to that as quickly as possible and do it, okay? So, I think that'll be it for tonight's stream, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us for Little Nightmares number 3. Maybe not as scary as the last 2 games, but still a solid game, and it had some interesting mechanics to it that I think was nice that they gave it a shot. You know, like the multiplayer, teamwork, co-op sort of feel was a welcome change in of itself. So, do a DLC. Okay, I'll let Memphis know. We'll take a look at it because, yeah, because like I said, I got 2 other games to play this month, and we'll give it a shot. As long as the DLC doesn't take too long, we could do that. Okay. I will write the note down. There we go. All right, everybody. So everyone have a very pleasant evening today. If you would be very kind, if you're new, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing, because Memphis said the channel's not been doing too well recently. So I think it would make him feel a lot better if, you know, if we got a few likes on the stream and maybe a new subscriber would be really nice. So. But that's up to everybody at home, of course. No pressure or anything like that. You know, it's all entirely up to you. And I'll see you guys next time when I do my next stream, which should hopefully be next week. We just have to figure out what day it's going to be. I think it's going to be Monday or Wednesday. We'll see how it goes. So until next time, everyone, stay safe and happy. Everybody enjoy the holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody. And we'll see you guys again in the next stream. So take care, and you have a wonderful evening.